They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio's offense will get first crack at it here. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Jones to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Soto. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Wilson will throw. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On the move, it's Green. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Eagles are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Eastern Michigan will line up with a first and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Eagles. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Miller. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down. Get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Bobcats will snap it on first and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Spears. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wilson to pass. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he's got some space. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hill. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. Goal from the 8.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level. And it here, that last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Eastern Michigan, 14, Ohio, 10.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. Look out, he's got room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
It's just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Jones to throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. No reason to be in a big... They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. A step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment and getting good talent like brings into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson will throw. Right on the money. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Jones wants to throw it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They go to the ground. Thrust that arm out. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
21, Ohio, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wilson to pass. They'll run the screen. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got room on the return. He's at the touchdown, Eagles. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Vanderbilt. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Jones to throw. Complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Spears. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Got a man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no...
There he goes! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Wilson will throw. Here comes the heat. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Soto. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the give. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Motion from the back. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Henderson. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got his man quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires toward the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. He won't